Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne? For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. And here's a hand, my trusty friend, that gives a hand to thine. We'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. For old lang syne, my dear, for old lang syne, we'll take a cup of kindness yet for old lang syne. Should old acquaintance be forgot and never brought to mind? Should old acquaintance be forgot and days of old lang syne?
Hello, Chat Hanks. Old Lang Syne. I almost played the Lombardo version. Lombardo? Guy Lombardo. 1947. But that was a version, Home Free is the name of the group. I found this a few years ago and I always liked that version of it. It's a very nice song, very ring in the new year. Hold on one second, I gotta look up another video. It's for your initial, it's a response to your initial message there, Mr. Tommy over there.
Okay, Meg, I'm thinking of another word. This time it's definitely not kitty. Can you guess what it is?
Is it kitty?
Get out of my head! Get out of my head!
Anyway, yes, maybe I was, but we're not going to be here for more than maybe an hour today because we are finally finishing the Bloodborne. It is time for us to achieve our destiny. We have our umbilical cords consumed. We have our echoes echoed. We have our doll, real doll, sex doll, ready and willing. And Gehrman is the last obstacle to the great moon presence. I have been reading a lot of Berserk. I'm already on, I don't know if it's chapter or volume. I forget how it goes. I don't do that with manga, but I'm basically halfway done with what's out so far. So yeah, I've been crushing it. It's so good. It's so good. I can't believe I've been sleeping on this shit for so long. It's so good, but we'll get to that soon enough. We'll get to the Bloodborne in a little bit. There's not a whole lot to talk about. It is, of course, the last day of 2025, December 31st. The time is 17:55, 5:55 p.m. I'm, of course, the Hunter Stranger, Simon Stranger, thanking you for being here today, liking and subscribing, but mostly thank you for your time. I have here, I see there's 42 volumes. How long is each one? On the apps I'm using, it's going by chapters, and there's about 360 something. I'm already at 180. So yeah, I'm racing through it. It's been coming out since 91. I don't remember how old it is, but yeah, I've been going through it. It's so easy. It's so compelling. You just want to keep getting through it. You want to see what happens next. I need to know. And then I'll be disappointed when I get to the end and I have to wait for new stuff to come out, because even though Kintaro, rest in peace, the guy who originally wrote it, died. Was it last year? I think it was last year. They're still making it. They're finishing his story up. So I can't wait to see what happens next. I'm going to finish the Bloodborne here, and I'm going to go right back to reading some more of it. I also did not install any of my new items. The monitor is still in the box, the graphics card, the power supply, they're all still in the box because I figured I would end the year and the Bloodborne game on all my old stuff, and then we'll install it all tomorrow. I don't know how many days. It'll probably may take a few days off until we go. He died in 21, so it was Toriyama who died last year. I looked it up recently, and I forgot which one was which, but yeah. Toriyama was last year. Kintaro was 21. R.I.P. to the goats. But yeah, we'll start the new year with a brand new rig, and we'll definitely be playing games that'll utilize all this stuff, since I'm going to be playing a game from 1996. But you know what? That's just how it goes sometimes. I have nothing I wrote down. It's going to be a new year. Probably not a new me. I'm going to be the same dick I've always been. So that's, yeah, at least I'm consistent, you know? Maybe I'll check out the Berserk anime. I watched the first episode today. They changed some stuff around, and they didn't cover much of anything. I think they covered the first arc, which is like the main driving force to the rest of the show. But I thought earlier, they need to give a substantial amount of funding, at least for an anime, a long-term plan and storyboard to cover everything that's in the manga, and a Peter Jackson-esque project leader who is both passionate and competent about making the thing, because I feel like that could be the new stuff. Although the things that are in that manga, you could not get away with presenting that in in modern day manga mainstream at the very least. There's a lot of rape in that story, so you kind of have to be careful. Maybe you could be tasteful about it, but I don't know. It would be a project. I think maybe the manga version is the best it's going to get. And you know what? I don't have a problem with that because it slaps. It slaps hard. But I don't know if there's anything else. It's been quite the year. I started streaming regularly again in June, I'm pretty sure. It had to... was it June? Because the first thing I streamed whenever I came back was Clair Obscur, and that was the start of some really good times. I'm gonna just scroll all the way back through all the streams, see how far, all the things I've played, all the classics. My gamer credit score is the highest it's ever been. All right, let's see. Clair Obscur Expedition 1, 7 months ago. So May, I guess. Yeah, because it was like a day or so after my birthday. Now I remember. So yeah, been here for a minute. I've been here for a minute, for a moment in time, killing all these enemies, figuring out all these puzzles, getting all these experiences and stories, and now I'm moving on to other kinds of media. Not on streams, but I got these books on me. I think the first book I'm gonna have to read in a while is A Picture of Dorian Gray. Oscar Wilde seems like a funny guy, so who knows what'll happen. We of course are going to finish the nightmare today. We're gonna finish the hunt. It's finally gonna be over, and we're getting the true ending. So all the bosses will have been conquered. Orphan, of course, is but a distant memory now. I no longer care about him. I have conquered the orphan. Go back to the orphanage, go back to the daycare center, and I'll burn it down because you are nothing to me. The more I think about it and the further away I get from the trauma of the fight, maybe it is an okay boss, you know? But I'm not the type of person to admit, I'm not big enough to admit that. So we are moving on today, but before we do that, of course, one of the songs of the day is going to be Old Lang Syne, old ass song from who knows when, but it's a good one, and it's usually the one people play on New Year's. I'm not going to be awake for midnight because I don't do that anymore, but, well, maybe I will because I'll probably be reading. More like Orifice, of course. True, because I got fucked in the mouth multiple times. The songs of the day, one of them is a song, one is an album. Under the Bridge by Red Hot Chili Pepper. Great song. Actually, the entire By the Way album. just listen to it. And the Blue Album by Weezer, that was what was next in the liked songs, and I gotta say, not too bad. And you know what? They should make more New Year's songs. I can't think of any other ones really. Ring in the new year, ba da ba 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 ba. It's a Simon original we got right there. Don't miss it, coming to Spotify in the next 2 or 3 months. But other than that, I think it's time to stop yapping and get to trapping. We need to finish off this hunt, exit the nightmare, slay our enemies, and see what comes next. I, of course, will be playing Tomb Raider, the original, for the next game. Going to be using that new 3080 and 1000-watt power supply and 1440 ultra-wide monitor, playing a game that's going to be turning 30 years old in the coming year. So, I got my priorities together. I got my priorities straight. What the fuck are you doing with your life, huh? Not playing Tomb Raider? I bet you are. Haha. So it's time to face off against Gehrman. And I'm already in the place where it's going to happen. I got 20,000 stuff left. Just spend it. And my house is on fire. Amazing. It's like when I built my PC back in 2020 just to play Hades and Dark Souls. Exactly. All this state-of-the-art shit just to do nothing with it. But hey, it's there in case I need to. I'm also going to test the new monitor and specs with I'm gonna try Elden Ring and like Forza or something. Just something that can really rev up my engine, but let's get this over with. Let's end this nightmare once and for all. Oh, the gate's finally open. Ave Maria, please protect me. Oh boy. Field of Flowers in a FromSoft game? It's over. It's so over. Hey, Gehrman, what's going on, man? What are you up to today? I've been looking all over for you. Alright, here we go.
Hunter, you've done well.
I ate all the umbilical cords. Yeah, okay, I did.
Now, I will show you mercy.
Well, thank you.
You will die, forget the dream, and awake under the morning sun.
Very cool, very cool.
You will be freed from this terrible hunter's dream.
This is the first game where they did the final boss in the Field of Flowers. I'd have to guess so. I don't remember what the final boss of Demon Souls. But you know, this is kind of a similar what's the fuck, what is it called? Ember? Grave of Ember? The place where you fight Gwen. Something of Cinder? Firelink? I don't know, the little arena place, but maybe it's not too similar. Anyway, no. I refuse, Gehrman. Punk ass. They switched it up in Sekiro. The first boss was in a Field of Flowers, and you can't beat him. Or you can, but you're not supposed to.
The blood or the horrible dream?
It was the dream, bro. I slept on my back. Don't do that.
It doesn't matter.
He's gonna beat my ass.
It always comes down to the hunter's helper to clean up after these sorts of messes.
Oh, it's a sword on the end of a stick, and he turns it into a spear.
Gehrman joins the hunt.
Uh-oh. Hey, buddy. You don't have to do this. Got your ass. Oh, shit. Okay. You got me. Good one. Oh, my God. That was quick. He was swift with it. Damn it. I'm gonna get him one of these days. How? The wind-up. I hate the wind-up so much. Got your ass. Get punked. Okay, you shooting at people now? Okay, well, that's how that works. But you know what? Almost got him to half health. First try. First try if you forget about the times I failed. If you really think about it. It makes sense if you don't think about it. And thankfully there's not a super long... There we go. Nope, it was just right there. Even shorter than the orphan boss. Come here, boy. I got something to tell you. I fisted them pigs. Oh, come on, you dodged it. First try because the other tries weren't trying. Yep, that's the philosophy right there. I'm just gonna keep doing that to him. Ow. Idiot. Uh-oh. He's going sicko mode. Uh-oh. What is he doing? What is he doing? Come on. Take a swing, bitch. Oh shit! Oh shit! Nope, not today. Nope. Bruh. Come on, man, come on! That sucks so much. Come on, take a swing. Oh boy. Oh, I don't have any more bullets. Got your ass. Okay, second try. Used up all my stuff. Uh-oh. He's gonna spirit bomb my ass. He did. Made me use up all my bullets. Uh-oh, wait, hold on. I don't have any bullets and I have like 6 heals. Fuck it, we ball. What is this? God? Parry him. Parry the molestation. It's okay, I don't have to fight him again. Yeah, that's some very smart move on their part. Although, second tried him. Alright, squid bitch. Bring it. Ow. Oh, I didn't even notice that. Ow. Smacked me around. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. What are you doing? Back up with that. Uh-oh. What? How? Oh no, that's not good. Can I get a heal, please? I got one left, please. I guess I don't have one left? Okay, I'm screwed. Why can't I use... Why can't I use nothing? Oh shit, I'm dead. Okay, well... Almost got you. I almost got you. And I had what? 6 heals? Not too bad. Not too shabby. Now I'm gonna parry your ass right back into the moon. I'm gonna send you crying home to your lunar mommy. How about that? To Renala of the full moon. That's what her babies look like. When she's holding her little sweeting. Brave and true, whatever the fuck she says about him. Alright, ho. Come at me. Oops. Oh shit. That's not good. Ow. Stop doing all that. I can't use my heals anymore, you bitch. Got your ass. Get toasted. Get toasted. Extra toasty. Go work at Quiznos how toasty you are. Ba-doom! 28 minutes. 28 minutes in the stream, and I'm pretty sure I started the game 17 minutes. Final 2 bosses took me 11 minutes? Damn.
Are you cold?
Oh no, I got turned into a sex toy.
Oh, good hunter.
Directed by Michael Bay. What I've done. Miyazaki, you've done it again. Lead programmer Jun Ito, like Junji Ito? That would make a lot of sense. Oh my goodness, I beat Bloodborne. How about that? How about that? Well, okay, if you ask professional players, I didn't beat Bloodborne because I leveled up and I upgraded my my weapon, and I used not armor but clothing. So I haven't officially beaten it yet, but I did get to the end of the game and got the good, not the good ending. There's no such thing in a FromSoft game, but I got the true ending, the real ending, the canon ending. But I guess that's it. I think that's it for us today, buddy. We did what we set out to do, and now we get to listen to this sick ass composition. Orphan of Cost, without question. Hardest boss. Shit's kind of loud. Sounds like the string section to Toxic by Britney Spears. Yeah, it's some good stuff. So yeah, fuck Rom. Rom sucked. Witch of Himwick wasn't fun. Lawrence wasn't that. I feel like if I died a bunch of times to him, I would have been pissed off by Lawrence, but Lawrence wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be. Ludwig was good. Maria was good. Second tried her ass. But you know what? That's just the way it goes. Maybe I was over leveled for the final bosses. Who knows? All I know is that I did the damn thing. Killed Gehrman's punk ass. The nightmare has been slain. Made the mistake of doing the DLC and New Game Plus for the first time, so I got stuck on Lawrence and never finished that playthrough. Damn. Yeah, that's a rough one to go, but I feel like I would be equally frustrated by a too easy DLC or in-game versus a I'm too underleveled for this. So either way, it's a bit rough. Oh, little music box. R.I.P. Papa G and his daughters. Apparently you had another daughter you could have talked to, but I didn't finish much of the NPC quest stuff. Except for Ariana. R.I.P. my sweet prostitute. Luca. Any Berserk fans out there. Also, another thing I've been doing while reading Berserk is every time I see something that's from Dark Souls or that got inspired FromSoft to make something, I point at it and go, oh, Soypog, I know that thing. Although there's literally an armor set in Berserk called the Dragon Slayer armor, so, you know. And they basically give Guts his sword in every one of those games. I think it's more iconic than the Moonlight Greatsword, sue me. But yeah. Next we're doing Demon Souls. Not Dark Souls 3 or Sekiro. Demon Souls, then Dark Souls 3, then Sekiro. Then I don't know if I should do another playthrough of Elden Ring or try Neo or something. I hear Neo's pretty good. But we got a lot of time in between those. Those next 3 games are... I got everything planned out. Next Resident Evil is gonna be 0. So Resident Evil 0 and Demon Souls, you know, it's kind of a off-season type of thing. Don't need to go back to Armored Core 6. I feel like it's not that I would dislike it, it's just I'm not a big mecha person. I just have never been into any of that kind of stuff. Transformers, Gundam. Yes, Transformers is Western mecha, sue me. I don't even know any other ones. Battletech? Is that something? Although I do think the Cyclops Gundams from Gundam are pretty cool with the dome head. And of course, the one Gundam that's in all the promotional materials, Gundam 0? Gundam Wing, whatever it's called. But Armored Core 6 does look pretty cool. Maybe I'll try the Surge. That's a Souls-like, but it's a sci-fi with robot parts and all this good stuff. But next we're doing Demon Souls for sure, and Resident Evil 0. Man, after Orphan of Kos, Murgo's Wet Earth, Garamond, and Moon Presence, it just felt like nothing. My senses, I feel like Spider-Man whenever he was looking at Flash Thompson's fist just flying right past him and just like in slow motion looking back at him real quick with those reflexes and then watching it slowly recede back. That's what I felt like after Orphan of Kos with those last 3 bosses. So now my next goal in life is to beat Orphan of Kos with no upgrades, no armor, no nothing, and just light attacks. That's not gonna happen. I'm not doing that shit, but a man can dream. But yeah, I can't knock it. I can't say I hate Bloodborne. It's amazing. The design's great. The music is great. The lore is deep and metaphorical. I appreciate it. There's some stuff I recognize from Bloodborne and Berserk as well. They should make a Souls game based on the manga Dog Inward. I still can't say it. One of these days we'll have a quality and I will be able to, but yeah, that's Bloodborne. Is it my favorite? Dark Souls 1 was really good. I'm happy I didn't hate Dark Souls 2. I liked Dark Souls 2. That's the thing about these games. You can't dislike any of them. Well, you can. Obviously, everyone's entitled to their opinion. And there are certain reasons why people wouldn't like them. Just like, it's hard. That's a perfectly fine reason to not like a game. Some people like Stardew Valley. I like Stardew Valley. I think Dark Souls is technically better, but I still like Bloodborne most.
Let's begin the transfusion.
And it just restarts.
Oh, don't you
It's the best designed aesthetically, maybe even mechanically,
You may think it
until Dark Souls 3 came around and just blew everything out of the water. Elden Ring is probably the most expansive, the most well developed, but it's also the newest. Sekiro is probably the fastest. I'm probably going to find that it has the best combat. I'm probably going to like it a lot, but we'll have to see. We'll have to see. Out of all of them, I think it's going to go Dark Souls. Okay, not counting Elden Ring because I feel like that's not fair. I think my rating is Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Dark Souls 2, but they're all 8s and above ratings wise. What's this scary ass dude coming at me? Let me see if I can. I forgot what you have to do. Oh, you just have to die to get to the Hunter's Dream, but maybe you can already go to the Hunter's Dream in New Game Plus? Let's see. Let's see if I could do a Chalice dungeon. We'll do like 2 Chalice bosses. Just to stretch out some time, and then I'ma head out. Alright, I'ma clock out, I'ma head out. And then I'll probably do like 2, 3, probably 2 to 4 days of being off, just so I can enjoy my new GPU and all that shit. And read more, I was gonna say Berserk, but if I finish it, more stuff as well. You can get to the Hunter's Dream without dying, just gotta find a lamp. I love lamp.
Yourself a hunter.
You found yourself a hunter. I'm so back, baby! There's gotta be a lamp in here somewhere. I love lamp. I love lamp. Seek pale blood to transcend the hunt. Did I ever get that pale blood? Can I have some pale blood, please? Doesn't open from this side. Son of a bitch. Son of a B-word. Pretty sure there's a lamp down here. Or there used to be. Wonder how much harder it is. Uh-oh. Okay. I also have 306,000 echoes. What am I to do with this? Who am I? Oh, lamp? No, no lamp so far. Maybe the lamp up there in Central Yarnum. Wait, do I have any bold hunter's marks? I wonder what would happen if I used one of those right now. Do you just go back to the bed? Damn it! They thought of everything. There's not a lamp next to the bed? Man, y'all tripping. Y'all got me effed up out here. Well, at least I know where the lamp is. New game plus. Kinda sick, kinda cool, kinda chill. Yeah, it was a really good game. It took a little bit of getting used to with the combat. Definitely had to be more aggressive, like they say, but all in all, it was amazing. I'm glad I finally took the plunge and decided to play these games, because man, there's just nothing like them. Wonder if I could have gone down there at some point. Look at this guy. Look at this dude. You're just done. Get folded. Get folded like origami, dog. Thank you. Cleric beast. I'm so glad he's back. I love that guy. Anyway, here we are. Gilbert, you're alive. Thank God. Wonder if it's going to give you all the dialogue you got from the beginning. I assume it's just you have the same stats and equipment, and that's it. Yeah. Didn't even have to die. It's no longer on fire, thank God. And the Chalice dungeons are still available. Sick. Did I finish? Hintertomb. Lower Hintertomb? Let's see how this turns up. See how this turns out for us. I kind of really don't want to lose 304,000 echoes, but I also don't want to level myself up to ridiculous amounts. You know what? I think I'm going to do that anyway. Because I'm probably over leveled for depths 1 through 3 anyway. It's 4 and 5 that really get you. Probably, I don't know. I'm not gonna finish all them. Hey, you're alive.
Hello, good hunter.
Hello, darling. Do you remember me?
I am a doll, here in this dream to look after you.
You're already a little over leveled for the dungeons anyway.
Hunter,
Damn.
pursue the echoes of blood.
Okay, we'll do. Give me the saw cleaver. Let's see how much damage I do with the saw cleaver. 90 to 170? Not too bad. No, I want the saw cleaver. There we go. The classic. They don't get harder in New Game Plus. Oh. So yeah, I am over leveled. I should have played more of them throughout the game, but it was so boring. They were recycling areas and recycling bosses, and there wasn't particularly much in the way of in-depth lore additions or narrative. So you're just kind of going through the motions. They could have turned this area into a roguelike. They could have night rained this hoe. You know what? I'm not even gonna go through the side dungeons. I'm just gonna go through everything. Another lamp? Wow. You spoil me. Also, I forgot to spin the echoes. How many levels can I get out of it? They're so tedious. I don't know why I did them all. It was miserable. Yeah, the only reason I feel like I would do them is so that I could get the
Look, I am a doll.
Okay, thank you.
Here in this dream
The only
to
reason I
look
do them is
after
to find the unique bosses, and apparently
Honorable
a lot of them are
hunter.
recycled, and
Pursue the echoes
more
of
unique
blood.
bosses come towards the end. Why would I go through all that?
Channel. You will hunt beasts
Okay,
and to embolden your.
thank you.
Very well. Let
How many levels can I get? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Almost at 30 each. Damn, son, where'd you find this? Give me some bolt paper. Yeah, there we go. Oh my god, that shit's expensive. In the end, you get a ring and you can propose to the bitch at Canehurst, but I think she says no, then that's it. That hoe left me at the altar. $28, $54, that means 26 will give you 54. Sick. Now I've wasted all my shit. I can go in there with my unleveled ass weapon. And we can see what waits beyond. I should get at least an hour into the stream. Yeah, you probably... I don't know. Maybe that's part of the game. You level up, you get good, you get better at dealing damage. I don't know why the Souls FromSoft fan community has gaslit everyone into thinking that if you do too much damage to a boss in one hit, somehow you're not playing the game. I hate that mentality. See, you know, regular little saw cleaver. Not too bad, not too bad. Doing a little damage here and there. Alright. Do I go this way? Nobody better shoot at me. Where are they? I sense them. You know what? At least there were no mimics in this game. I applaud them for that one. If anyone shoots at me, I will cry. I don't know what you think you're doing, but you need to be nice to me right now. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Nope. This guy is crazy. Why can't I lock onto him? There we go. Come on. Those guys do some real damage. They could kill you if you're not careful. They will F your S up. And there's nothing going on in here. And my lantern, please. I need my night light. Okay, so this was like an exit, I guess. Where's the room with the switch? If the boss is a repeat, I'm done. I'm done with it. I've always been done with it. Old Blood do too, that's how you know. That's how you know it ain't shit. It's so dark in here. Uh-oh, uh-oh. Oh, you almost had me. Stupid. Don't fall after me. What are you, silly or something? What are you, silly? Are you touched in the head? Nope. Ow, how did you... In the middle of a dodge. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. How dare you get me in the middle of a dodge? Who do you think you are, swinging your little crowbar around? You are not him, bro. You're not the crowbar guy. Okay, there's a door. There's a room. There's a hallway. There's a trap. Not a trap. Good to know. Bro thinks he's Gordon Freeman. I'm saying. Man, everyone thought Half-Life 3 was going to get announced at the Game Awards. The hype was so insanely ridiculous. Those poor people just gaslighting themselves. I fell for it a little bit, but I just played Half-Life 2, so I'm not nearly as deluded as the people who've been waiting since it came out. That's a rough go. It'll happen one day, don't worry. Gabe is currently working on it right now on the yacht. Here's how they can still announce Half-Life 3 before the end of the year. Jeff Keighley just says... He just tweets the Lambda symbol. The Black Mesa logo. At midnight. Big 2026 time. Get over here, bitch. No one up there to defend him? Let me guess, the switch is down there? Yes. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna... If this boss is a repeat, I'm done. I'm hanging up my hunter hat. It's one of these guys? Enough with that shit. Yeah, get teabagged. Spiritually. Unlocked, uncocked, and we're ready to go. Don't you know? We're starting the show. Give me that. Pebbles. I think we're beyond. I used pebbles at the beginning of the game, but aggroing enemies became, I guess, easier as time went on. Yeah, they should definitely... Not even a remaster. Make a sequel. I want more of this. Or just... Oh, shit. Do the Chalice Dungeon. Oh, okay. Make the Chalice Dungeons like a boss rush or something. So that people don't have to go through all this shit. Just to get to some bosses. The door, boss door is right there. You know what? Let me handle this scandal real quick. I don't need full health. Okay. Remember not to do that again. Oh, I thought you could do it again. We're getting the sequel on Switch 2? No, we're not. I don't know what Dust Bloods is, and I feel like it's going to get a very unfair reputation because people are going to be thinking, oh, it's Bloodborne 2, it's secretly Bloodborne 2, and they bought just however much it costs, $500 console for one game, just like I did with the PS5 and Bloodborne, and it's not going to be Bloodborne 2. People are going to lose their bananas. They're going to go cuckoo bananas. A brain sucker. Are you shitting me? How about you suck on this brain? Oh, shit. Okay, well. I'm getting owned. I'm getting owned. I'm getting owned. I'm getting so owned. Got your ass. Oh my god. That's not even a boss. Literally just an enemy. Well, I guess we're done here. It's never been more Jover. That was the final boss. They should have done that instead of moon presence. Just a, just a randomizer. Give you a brain sucker, but I think that's gonna be it. 54 minutes, whatever, who cares? I got the last two bosses. Orphan of Kos, spiritually, was the final boss. 99 insight, all the drip you could have wanted. I didn't even take off Lady Maria's set. So you know what? I gotta represent the people. We're making contact with the W's. So that'll have to do for Bloodborne on this day. Thank you, the team at FromSoft. Thank you, Miyazaki. You've done it yet again. And next time, we're going back to where it all began. Demon Souls. Did you make contact with the brain? I tried to, but nothing happened whenever I did the emote in front of it. Maybe it was glitched or something, but I did what I had to do. I've made my decisions. I've lived my life. I can finally get rid of the capture card thing. I'm not going to be using the PlayStation for a while. You have to do it for a long time. Well, well, start the new game. Let's get all the way back to Canehurst or wherever it was. That wasn't Canehurst, was it? It was the Nightmare of Mensis, right? Something like that. Anyway, that is the shortest stream I've probably done maybe ever. Not even an hour in, but it has been a wonderful journey playing through this game. They put Vincent and Jules from Pulp Fiction skins in Fortnite. I'm looking at it right now on the PlayStation menu. Nobody who plays Fortnite knows who the fuck Vincent and Jules are. Maybe they do. You just get a rune anyway. Yeah. It is what it is. Turn off PS5 for now. But I have to make sure, and you know what? I have enough time to install all that new shit on my computer. So I think I'm going to do that as well while I read Berserk. But I want to thank you all for being here, joining me on this journey. Bloodborne rocks. What can I say? From Software Games, they fuck, they slap, they bang. There's not much more. Play them. That's my review. Play that shit. DJ, play that shit. But yeah, we'll be back in the next few days. Might enjoy the first few days of the new year. Come back strong. Playing as that girl, Lara Croft, in Tomb Raider, the original for PS1. So be tuned for that. And let me see. Let me look at my list because I keep a list somewhere. Okay, so here's the list of what we're about to be going through. Tomb Raider, Last of Us Part 2. I decided I'm going to do it, even if it's bad. Link's Awakening, which is the next Legend of Zelda game. Then Resident Evil 0, Demon Souls. Diablo 1. Devil May Cry 1. Crash Bandicoot. Resident Evil 4, Dark Souls 3. Donkey Kong Country, Blasphemous 2. Ocarina of Time. Resident Evil 5, Sekiro. Then somewhere along the line, Rayman, more Metroid and Castlevania, Arkham City, and Metal Gear Solid 2. So we got some mother effing plans ahead of us. We are going to rock out with our docks out. And if you don't have a dock, then a cock will suffice. But until then, I am going to go get into some shenanigans. I'm going to go enjoy the new year. I hope you do as well. I hope you had great holidays and Christmases. And I hope you had a great 2025, as I hope you have a great 2026. I appreciate you being here. Thank you for liking and subscribing. You know, all that stuff people ask for, but mostly thank you for your time. I truly appreciate all the people who have been around. Tommy, Rizel, Danker, Mogi, Kern, Deviant, Sarah, X, Vengeful, Feathers, Navi, all the people. If you're out there and you're listening to this, I appreciate you personally, individually. I'm outside of your window looking at you right now, holding my hands up in like a heart. You know, when you put your hands together and make it into a heart, I'm doing that at your window, and I'm pressing my hand up against the window, but it's like it's going to leave a smear of blood because I have blood all over my hands. Don't ask why, but just know I appreciate you and everything that you do. So take care. Bloodborne rocks. Play that shit. buy a PS5 just for that one game. And I think that's about it. Thank you for being here with me. Happy 2025. I wish all of you all the health, happiness, and humility you can cultivate in this lifetime and into the next year. And until the next year and next episode, I bid you a very what's a good word for Bloodborne? A very Bloodborne adeuces. See you all next year. Bye.